everybody, it's Tristan and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am here again with Sage Jeffries and we are about to film look number 4 of 5 of the Island Girl tutorials. And this one is called the Floral Enchantress. So this one is based off of like the flowers, like the flora and fauna of the islands. This one is honestly probably the weirdest one out of all of them.
Like it's bright.
This one's just like pinks, purples, and yellows. Like it's out there. So it's a lot. But definitely stick around and see how we are about to create this glorious look. Alrighty guys, so no surprise here. Obviously by now, if you have been watching all of these, hopefully you can catch on to what our first step is. We are going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette and we are going to get this shade right here for our transition shade. And this one is called Silk Cream. Still can't remember the name, whatever. And we're just gonna take this and we're just gonna blend it out onto her lid. I love this color for a transition shade. It's literally so freaking perfect. It's worked for all of these
so
looks.
well.
Yes, seriously. Like I've
Mine
used...
is definitely gonna be gone soon.
Oh, I do not blame you. Literally a part of me is just like, should I just go ahead and buy another once it comes back in stock? And guys, usually like most of the looks are based around this palette right here, but for today, we are going to be heavily diving into the Morphe 35C palette. Now, we are going to first, if I can open this, we're gonna get this color right here, this really dark purple, if you can see that, and we are just gonna get that. So we're just gonna take that and we're gonna blend that out into her crease and all across her eye. And eyes. And with this one, you really gotta make sure that you blend it. Otherwise, it's just one of those unforgiving colors. Like you'll definitely be able to tell if it's not blended right.
Oh, that's pretty. I love that.
It's so fun. This is like one of the 2 purple shades that we are going to be using for this look.
This palette is really good. It's really pigmented.
This is full of fun colors. Like if you're into that. See, I was gonna get the 35B, but at the time of my purchase, it was sold out. So yeah, this was like the next most
What's the
colorful
35B?
one. It's basically has like a lot of these rainbowy colors, but there's more pinks up here than the neutrals and darks. And there's like some different colors in there. So it's kind of like this, but it's more bright. Alrighty guys, next up we are going to dive into this color right here. This more, I don't really know how to describe this color. I mean, it's purple, but it's more like neon. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna do that just a little bit lower. We're gonna put that on the lid, and just blend that into that other purple shade. That is so fun and bright. I'm so here for it.
I love that.
I was really iffy on this look because I was just like, I mean, I'm going to do it, but it's just one of those like, I'm hoping I can make it wearable and like pull it off because I just didn't know how I was gonna go about it.
How they're all just like so blown out. Last night, when I came home, I was like talking to my parents about the looks we did, and Bonner goes, wasn't the last one you did, Bonner's my little brother, he goes, wasn't the last one you did like a smoky look? And I was like, you did not just say that. And Brian goes, Bonner, how do you know that word?
Like, why do you know these terms, Bonner?
He's like, don't say that again.
Oh my God.
He's like, well, I mean, I thought that's what it was.
Lots of girls in this class who I'm sure are talking about makeup. And even though, how old is he? Like 12?
Yeah, he's in 7th grade this year.
Oh, girls are starting to wear makeup and they're wearing it very badly though.
Oh my God, when I was in 7th grade, my mom was like, okay, you can wear makeup, but I'm not teaching you how to wear it because my mom doesn't wear much makeup, you know?
Yeah.
Literally line. And like my face was such a different color than my neck. It was so embarrassing. I look back and I'm like, Sage, what were you doing?
Your mom was just like, you will.
Yeah, you will
suffer. You will suffer.
Know.
Well, I didn't wear makeup I mean, okay, the only makeup that I really wore in middle school and high school was concealer.
Really?
Just to cover up acne or dark spots or red spots or something like that. Alrighty guys, so next we are going to dive into this very bright pink color right here. We're just gonna get that on our brush. This one I think is very subtle, so we're gonna have to definitely pack it on there. And then we're just going to put that all over the lid, like so. I think I'm gonna use my finger actually. Okay. It's a very like Barbie pastel pink. But, ooh, I really like that.
Oh yeah.
That's so pretty. And that is the top of one eye done. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other top of her eye off camera and we'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I lied. We're doing her other eye, but I want to tell a story. She just like flinched and went crazy because she thought something was like crawling on her, but there was literally nothing there. And so she said like sometimes she just feels like things are crawling on her, and that happened to me one time. It was the morning I was leaving to go see Lady Gaga in Denver. So it's been like 2 years. So I woke up in the morning and I was like half asleep and I felt something like crawling on my arm, and I freaked out. And I ran to my door, turned on the light, and I like whipped up my blanket, and there was a spider and it was crawling on me. I hate spiders. I hate them.
Oh yeah.
And so it was crawling all over me, and I grabbed my little floor fan and I just beat it into the ground. And I leave it there and go to sleep, and then I leave for like 2-3 days to go see Gaga. Literally, I just leave it there. I come back and it's still dead there, and yeah.
You know what my worst fear is?
What?
You're gonna think I'm so stupid.
Will I?
I hate frogs.
Me too!
I'm too.
Okay, I can hold a lizard. I can hold a snake.
Yeah.
But frogs to me are just, for some reason, I find them so gross.
Thank you. And I work with pools, so I have to deal with frogs all the time in the skimmers. And one time I was cleaning out the skimmer, and so like I walk up there and I like vacuum pool, so I have to put the hose in the skimmer.
Yeah.
And I open up the lid of the skimmer and there's a freaking frog in there. And the lady that owns the house is standing on her deck watching me. And she goes, "Do you know where to put that, hun?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, you have to take the skimmer out." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And I was literally just sitting there on my hands and he's just staring at the frog. And I'm like, "Sage, you can do it. You can do it." I had to get the frog out. It was horrible.
Whenever I see a spider, people will catch them with like a paper towel or something. I can't do it. Like, I feel like it's gonna bust through it and eat me.
Yeah.
So I always either get an old hairspray can and like beat it, or I get
like something that's
literally, and then I get like and then I scoop it with something.
Yeah.
I cannot grab it. It's so gross to me.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy when it comes to bugs and spiders especially. Do you know what silverfish are?
No.
They're like these centipede kind of things, and they're extremely fast. And in our old house we had them in my room, and one time I saw one, but it was like 1 a.m. my TV was on and I was like kind of falling asleep, and I just see something dart across my floor in the TV light.
How big are they?
Like that big, an inch or two. They're ridiculous. And I screamed. My mom heard me from upstairs and she thought I was like being murdered or something. She called me, she's like, "What the hell is wrong with you right now?" And I'm like, "There was a silverfish." And
why are they called that?
I really don't know.
Well, one time like I saw like a centipede looking thing on my floor, but it was big.
Here, let me show you.
I was like, how did this thing get into my house?
This is what I'm talking about. But you know like those little cups that betas come in? I have them before. That's what I would catch it in. I would just like scoop it up and catch it in that, and I just leave it there to die.
You're like, this is what you get.
It's so cruel. Yeah, you get that. Yeah, literally. This is what I'm talking about. Let me find a good picture. One that will really just horrify you to no end. This.
What?
Look at this. This is what darted across my floor. Hold on. Will it focus?
Those things exist?
Yes, they like have so many legs. They're horrifying. They're awful creatures.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know why they were so drawn to my room, but I had them all over, and I would find like dead ones in the corners of my room.
That's really terrifying. That'd be scarier than a spider, I feel like, crawling on you.
Kind of. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this pink once again and put that on your lid. Alrighty guys, and for the under eye today, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this very bright yellow shade like we did for the last look, but we're gonna coat our brush in that, and we are just going to drag it all the way under her eye. That is definitely a look.
Oh,
that's really fun and pretty. Doesn't really match your top. I mean, like, it's florally, so it's okay. We got our flower shirts for this, but I mean, that's...
I feel like it matches yours.
Yeah, like the kind of like the orangey and the pinks. Yeah, you're right. And for the inner corner, we are going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to use the shade Beam right here. Wow, I actually remembered a name.
There you go.
Woo! And we're going to dab that right in there. Loving it. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's what we've got for the eyes. Like, eyes are good. Eyes are done. Eyes are beautiful.
Oh God.
There's a plane.
I thought we were getting bombed or something.
Rest in peace. Should we do highlight or should we do lips? We'll do lips first because there's a two-part thing again for the lips. So for lips, we're gonna be going in with Kylie Jenner's matte liquid lipstick in the shade Junebug from her vacation collection. Again, I'll let you do this yourself. And this shade of lipstick is pretty much identical to this color right here in this Morphe palette. It's very, very similar. Alrighty guys, and for highlight today, we're gonna be going in with Jeffree Star's Skin Frost in shade Peach Goddess. It's like this peachy kind of pink color. Let me get all of this pigment off. Oh my gosh. Jaclyn's palette is back from the dead. I don't want to get a bunch of red on your cheek. You like, look at my arm. It's like that line. Alrighty guys, so we're just gonna get some Peach Goddess and we're gonna pop that on her cheekbones. Ooh. Living, I'm here for it. Alrighty guys, so highlight is done, and the last step for this look is just something really kind of weird and out there but fun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Jeffree Star's shade Queen Bee, his yellow liquid lipstick. We're gonna take this yellow right here and we are just going to make a line down the middle of her lower lip. That's just so weird and fun and just a little extra moment of ness to that, and I love it.
The eyes and the lip go so well together.
I know, they're like very matchy. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment and all that good stuff. Also subscribe if you have not already. That was really weird. And turn on my post notifications so you can be notified every time that I release a new video. But yeah guys, this was look 4 of 5. We have one more to do for you guys, so be sure to stick around and stay tuned for that one, and that'll be up very soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Bye.